Okay, video number 2. First of all, I'm in the store. There is the person checking out who has a lot of groceries. Then there's the woman in front of me. Not a lot of groceries, but, about 12 items. And then there's me. So the two of us are waiting in line. The number 1 register opens, and we're kind of standing. There's kind of two hello, dude. Oh my God, do I have a magnet on me? Hit me today? So, okay. So the lady behind me goes over to register 1. All right. She had enough groceries. And the one in front of, the lady, not in front of me, but the gentleman in front of her was towards the end of his order. And this guy is about to do self-checkout. And the woman says, open on 2. Oh, me, this gentleman. And I don't even want to call him a gentleman, because he sees 2 women that were waiting before him, because he went by us, stood behind me, and then was like, I think it was his son, and said, let's go over here, meaning the self-checkout. And he goes over to register 2. Like I said, what a gentleman, sarcastically. And so I go over to 1 because it was taking a little longer in my lane, and I actually wound up checking out sooner than the woman that was in front of me. I mean, she was still checking out, but I only had 2 cakes for no. We do not want this to happen. 2 cakes for my boss's father, whose birthday's today, tiramisu, which he loves, and it was the last 2, so lucky. So I was really annoyed at that. Like, you're like not a gentleman. Like, you would have said, oh, ladies, do you want to go to lane 2? And maybe the lady in front of me would have said, oh, I'm fine here. I would have said, oh, thank you. But so a little annoyed at that. And it wasn't like he was old. He could walk very well, because it's senior day. And let me tell you, some of these people, they're overweight. You can tell, legs swollen, hard time walking. One gentleman, extremely overweight, gets out of the car. What is the first thing he does? Lights up. Are you kidding me, lady? Freaking kidding me. Oh my God, I thought she was gonna hit me. People drive like morons. And yeah, I'm in such a hurry. So, yes. So, first thing he does is light up a cigarette. And he could hardly walk. And again, I don't know if it was weight or swelling or what, but I don't know. I can't imagine his calves are that big from weight. I've seen people that it looks like their ankles are swollen, their feet are swollen, and I'm like, and you're smoking a cigarette. And then I see so many people in the parking lot, so many people in the store. And this is why I walk. And that cardiologist that said, oh, 7 miles a day, that's not going to cut it, honey. Yeah, you know what? It's going to make me healthier. And the way I'm eating, trying no sugar, I should say. I did get in a Snapple, 0 sugar, peach, my kryptonite, as I call it. I love it. Just can't drink too much of it, or else I'll be in the bathroom. So, yeah. So, I don't want to be that person. And if I stay at the weight I'm at, I'm comfortable with this. I shouldn't say I'm comfortable with it. I'm not comfortable. I'm okay with it. And if I'm eating healthy, I'm walking. And am I going to continue to walk 7 miles a day? No. I mean, there's going to come to a point, but you never know. There's people, older people that jog still every day, 70s, 80s. So as long as I can, I will be walking. And now that I had a drink, not yawning. So, oh, feels like I got the eggplant. I got it on a wrap. It's like stuck in my, right there. But shouldn't have had the fresh mozzarella. Maybe not the roasted red peppers. The basil was awesome. Balsamic is not bad for you. And it was on a wrap. Like I said, some people say wraps are, I feel like it's like stuck there. And I almost feel like I feel it sliding down. Which could be. Who knows? But yeah, so, oh my God. Go ahead, Lexus, get over. You've decided you have to get over. Go for it. Flying. I don't understand the point of that. Weaving in and out of traffic. Because most of the time I catch up to those people that have weaved in and out of traffic. The only thing they're doing is being reckless on the road and possibly causing an accident. So, but yeah, so I just had to complain about that because, like, complain about that rude gentleman, not a gentleman. Like, he's, and you know what? He's probably retired, nowhere to go. And the woman, there's one woman, she was obviously like just picking up a couple of things. She was dressed in business attire, so either she just got out of work or she's going back to work, and this is on her lunch hour. She's running her little errand. And this Bobo is, I'm sure, retired. He looked to be of that age. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? Like, yeah, me. It's like, I was about to say me. And I didn't want to be totally rude. I really would have loved to say, oh, thank you, such a gentleman, letting me go. But I didn't want to start anything, and he might have said age before beauty or something sarcastic. And so I didn't get into it. So, whatever. But these older people, this is why I have to start eating. I have been eating better and cleaner eating and no sugar, and that's, I mean, it's just much better for you. And I think it's something you get used to. It's not cheaper by any means to eat that way. But it's actually more expensive to eat healthier. But that thing that I watched on, like, the people that live the longest in the healthiest country, first of all, they walk everywhere. This guy is in the middle, like almost in the middle of the intersection. Hello, dude. Yeah, back it up. So, yeah, so, I mean, oh my God, I'm getting all these text message notifications. I really don't want you. Ever since Thanksgiving, oh my gosh, the emails and the things for the notifications for Black Friday sales, Cyber Monday sales, extended Cyber Monday sales, extended Black Friday sales. It's like, are you kidding me? It's like, oh my God. I just can't. I just can't. So, but I don't know. And so, even if, this is what my doctor said. Well, after I had surgery, back surgery, many years ago. After I had my son, but before I had my daughter. And we're talking over 26 years ago. He said to me, listen, what I want you to do is to walk around the block once. Well, he said first, walk halfway around and walk back. Then walk 3/4 of the way back. And then walk all the way around and back. Not just, not, in that progression, but, walk halfway and walk back. So you could, if you can tolerate it, the next day, halfway. If you can walk a little more, that's fine. If you can't, just do the same and build on it. And then once you can walk around the block, see if you can walk, a block and a quarter and then walk back. And so I did that. And it's on that premise. If you do things slowly, gradually, then there you go. You will, get there. Just adding slowly. And the same thing with changing your diet. And I'm not talking about being on a diet. Changing your diet to healthier options. If you slowly, breakfast with Santa. If you slowly change your habits, one thing at a time, like add a little more vegetables, or maybe add, you're not a vegetable person at all, add one vegetable, then maybe a second vegetable, and however way you'll eat it. And then also other things like, cut out the salt, cut out the sugar, or, don't totally cut the sugar. If you put like 3 sugars or 4 sugars in your coffee, put like, say you put 3, 2.5 then. Then after the 2.5, you get used to that, go down to 2. Then after the 2, you get used to that 2 3/4, so maybe 2 3/4, and then 2.5, and then 2 1/4, and then 2, and slowly. And that's how I did it with my sugar. And oh my God, I'm freezing. But yes, so that's how you do it, people. Slowly, slow and steady wins the race. And after seeing those people, for tonight, I will be having vegetables or my edamame. That's my new thing, my edamame pasta. And it is so good. I love it. I have black bean pasta too. Love it. I tried different sauces and things to put it on it. So that's what I've been up to too. So, which again, not cheap, but it's slowly, steady. I'm getting there, changing. So, all right. But gentlemen out there, don't be rude. Don't jump in front of a woman. Be a gentleman and at least offer her. Would you like to, ladies, would you like to go ahead in front of me? I'm saying if a new line opens. But if you're in line, I'm not saying let every lady in front of you. All right. And I'm back at work. And I need to get back to work. I feel like I have not been productive today at all. All right. So, talk to y'all later. Bye.